Hey guys, it's OJEST2004 here, and welcome to episode 7 of the Logo Evolution series. Since we finally made it into the new year, I think I might as well do another logo evolution. But this time, I'm going to be showing you some logos of a now-defunct television production company, and I chose a good one for a change. Welcome to Reeves Entertainment. They were founded in April 1970 by Alan Landsburg, who formerly worked for Metromedia Producers Corporation. At that time, though, they were known as Alan Landsburg Productions. In August 1971, it was acquired by Tommorow Entertainment. Then it was spun off as an independent company in late 1974 as Tommorow closed. The company would be sold to the Reeves Teletape Corporation on September 18, 1978. Alan Landsburg then left the company in 1985 to form the Landsburg Company, and Alan Landsburg Productions became Reeves Entertainment Group on May 6 that year. In 1990, Reeves was sold to Thames Television for $89 million. Reeves Entertainment was closed in 1994 and fallen into Thames. Most of the television series it made are currently distributed by NBCUniversal Television Distribution in the US, if previously distributed by MCA TV, while What Would You Do and Wild and Crazy Kids are owned by Nickelodeon, and Doctor, not to be confused with the Australian television series, is distributed by Sony Pictures Television. Some made-for-TV movies, such as 1983's Adam and 1977's Tarantulas, The Deadly Cargo, are distributed by FremantleMedia, successor to Thames Television. In this video, I'm going to be covering 6 logos in total, 3 from Alan Landsburg Productions, and 3 more from Reeves Entertainment. So let's get started. First up, in the Alan Landsburg section, we have got the circles and rectangles that was in use from 1971 to 1975. Hang on, this is just a recreation. Hang on, let me get the actual one. There we go, that's more like it. Let me play this for you before I show you some variations of it. I have 2 variants. One is the same as before, but followed by the Tommorow Entertainment logo. And one is a different version with the text saying Alan Landsburg Productions Inc., a subsidiary of Tommorow Entertainment Inc. This logo is a bit devastating to come across, but it has some good animation for 1971. When I first saw this logo back in 2016, I thought this logo predicted the mid-2010s. But no, this was actually made in the 1970s. The piece of the xylophone is nice to listen to. It just makes me want to go back to a childcare centre or a preschool or a kindergarten because of that sad music. Also, this company that used the ALP abbreviation has nothing to do with the Australian Labor Party, in which Gough Whitlam was the longest-serving federal leader of that party for 10 years, from 1967 to 1977. Anyways, that's off topic, and we're going back to Alan Landsburg. Their next logo looks like this. It's called the clapperboard, and it was used from 1975 to 1980. I have 6 videos. 5 have animation, 4 have the closing theme to a show, 3 are shortened versions, 1 has the music for the 3rd logo, and 1 is still. I'm not going to go into detail about this logo because the animation here, with the slates rising and dropping down to the bottom by changing into the text, is good for 1975. Most people would disregard this logo because it looked too much like a clapperboard, but I didn't want to disregard it at all, and I like it. Alright, let's head over to the 3rd logo, which has 3 blue letters in a bold, partially segmented font. Introducing the Abstract ALP. This logo came out after Reeves purchased them a year earlier. It was in use between 1979 and 1985. I have 9 variants. One is the same as before, but closer to the screen. 2 have a copyright notice below it. 1 lasts a bit longer. 2 have the closing theme to a show while the other is silent. 2 have the byline appearing after the text wipes away from the initials. Two are superimposed, one of them has a copyright notice. And one is an in-credit variant. This logo's design is based on that of the Reeves Teletape Company logo from the time. The animation that has the ALP initials revealing the text that was hiding behind it looks emphatically cheesy, but in my thoughts, it looks somewhere between not at all cheesy and fully cheesy. People would grow up with this logo on some of its shows, like Gimme a Break for example. It can also be seen on one of their movies they produced at the time called Jaws 3D. Oh, and I forgot to mention that the music is nice to listen to, especially with a little bit longer version. Now that I've shown you the logos of Alan Landsburg Productions, it's time to show you some logos of the Reeves Entertainment Group, with the first logo closely matching the final ALP logo looking like this. It's called the Abstract REG and was only seen for a few months in 1985. This logo has no animation in here, apart from it being as still as a statue. Or I could say that this is a boring logo ever to be made, because it's a placeholder for the next one, which I'll talk about in a moment. It could have used the same technique as the final Alan Landsburg logo. Because of animation errors, they had to stick with what they got. With nothing else to say about it here, let's move on. The next Reeves logo has animation, and it looks like this. It's called the Abstract REG2, or else we'll call it the Dayglow Reeves, and it was used from 1985 to 1992. If you don't believe me, this is how the animation should be like. I have 6 videos. One is the silent version. 5 have the closing theme to a show entitled. One has a copyright notice underneath. One has the Reeves Entertainment Group text flashing in instead of fading in. And 2 have no byline, and the copyright notice is shown in yellow. Those are the last 2 from REG I have under Thames ownership. And that's how you perfectly animate a logo for the mid-1980s. This has very great animation, not lying, it's great! All of the shows they produce can either have the closing theme to a show or none at all. But the music that fits with the animation itself can only be heard on one show. To be fair, this is my favourite logo from Reeves Television Production Company of all time, and it deserves to be a one-liner. Anyways, before I end the video off, I'm going to be showing you the final logo from Reeves that also has animation. Welcome to the White Masks. It was used from 1990 to 1995. I have 5 more variants to show you, and 4 of these have the closing theme to any show. One is cut short, one is sped up, and one pairs up with other logos. And the last one I have is the silent version. Even though the logo animates perfectly fine for the 1990s, it only appeared on 6 shows in Avid Suggestions that were produced by the company back then. Despite all that, I wish they'd made more with this logo. And those white masks, in which the former is a sad drama one, while the latter is a comedy one, oh god, those white masks, what can you do about these guys? This logo might distress a few people, but not to everyone because it looks nothing compared to the last 2. But if any of you guys detest, hate this logo, or if it's not the best cup of tea, I'm very depressed to know why, because the 2nd or 5th logo is my personal favourite from Reeves Entertainment. Nonetheless, Reeves Entertainment has been making and producing many great shows during its time period. But since it's now gone, but not to be forgotten, I wish that Fremantle would keep Reeves alive rather than falling it into Thames. So, do you like all my content? Make sure to comment, subscribe, and smash that like button. After you've done it, you'll be notified when a new video is on my channel. Also, if there's any suggestions for a movie, TV, or home video company that you want me to make a logo evolution out of, then let me know in the comments and I'll try my best to make it happen. Thank you all very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!